Ernest Hemingway in The Old Man and the Sea posed the question, why do old men wake up early? Is it to have one longer day? No, that's a bunch of nonsense. It's to open up action figures. Look what I got. I got the whole movie line for the Aquaman movie. We're gonna build the Build-A-Figure here. Look at that dude. I have no idea who he is, but look at this. This is a shark. It's an armored shark. It's an armored shark that Aquaman rides. Let's go in and check this stuff out. This is today's journey here. We've got the shark with Aquaman back there, and we have the 4 figures from the Multiverse Aquaman movie line. The Build-A-Figure, the Trench Warrior. We're going to build him. Each one of these figures comes with a piece. Aquaman, Mera, Orm, and Black Manta. One of my favorite characters. Let's take a closer look. We are going to start things off with Mera. First, let's check out the box. Flat in the top, little indentation there, artwork, pretty much the same for everybody back here. I like the box. Box looks good, displays all the pieces. DC at the top. Oh, let's see if I can read. Princess of the Undersea Kingdom of Zabel, Mera has the gift of hydrokinesis, an extraordinarily, good grief, powerful ability to manipulate water. It's a little early to be saying words like that. Let's check her out. Okay, out of the box, here is Mera. Show you the face sculpt. It looks pretty good. And as you can see in the background here, I do have the Justice League one. I will say this is a completely different sculpt, a completely new sculpt. The feet, the hands, it's completely different than the Justice League Mera figure. So all new sculpt. All right, let's go over some articulation. Again, I'm not a pro at this, but we'll do my best. Can the head turn? Yeah. Can it go up or down? Absolutely not. Ab crunch, very little. We got 360 there. We have single joints. We have just rotation on the wrist. We have a waist swivel. Can Mera do splits? Wow, that's tight. That's about all you're going to get. And we have thigh cuts. We have single joints on the knees. We have a hinge there. And do we have any kind of ankle pivot? Well, you know what? We got something going on there. I'm not a fan of breaking stuff, and I do all the time. But I think we have some kind of ankle pivot going on, people. Alright, that's very exciting. As far as accessories, Mera comes with arms for the Trench Warrior. And I do appreciate that there are only 4 figures here to build the Trench Warrior. There's not like 8 or 10, so that's appreciated. Everyone's wallet appreciates that. So we'll be putting him together. And we have alternate hands. These are the water hands. Now these do look a little familiar. These could be from the Justice League figure. And we have a spear that is from the Justice League figure. But Mera here is all new. Let's do a little comparison before we do the accessory swap. So these are the heads. Which one do I like better? I don't know. They're very different. They're very different. You can see the chest is different. I mean, even the hands are different. I hope you guys can see that. Even the feet. The feet are different. So this is a pretty good figure with pretty good mobility. I can talk. I like it. Let's do some poses. I will say the new Mera figure, her legs are very tight. The ankle pivot, it's kind of there. There's like a rocker thing going on, but it doesn't really help you get dynamic poses. She's still very, very difficult to stand. So it's like a nice try, not exactly there yet, but thanks for the effort type thing. As you'll see, she sometimes doesn't want to cooperate, as you can see right there. But an all new suit for Mera. Pretty good. let's do some hand swappage with these hydrokinesis hands. That's pretty easy. Just pull them out. Snaps right in. This one's tougher. Wow, that one was a little tough. Let's see about going in. Easy breezy going in. All right. Got some hydrokinesis coming at you. Take that. Whoever you bad guys are in the movie. Orm, take that. Very easy, very cool. Can she stand with her arms up? Absolutely not. She can stand with her arms down. That still looks tough. Next up is Aquaman's brother, I believe, called Orm. Got some artwork there. Pretty cool artwork. Same thing on the back. Forgot to show you the bottom last time. If you want to read that, go ahead. Be my guest. All right, Orm. Oh, it's time for Uncle Eric to read. The younger half-brother of Arthur, that's Aquaman, and the present king of Atlantis. Orm seeks to rule all of the undersea kingdoms and declare himself Ocean Master. Woo! That was easier. Let's check him out. So, right out of the box, we had a slight issue. Orm's forearm came off, but this is not a joint, so this was just glued in. So that's a simple reglue. Because I checked this side, it's not a joint, it's just a piece glued in. You would think this is one single piece, but nope, apparently not. Alright, so, you guys can wait for me to super glue this and we can wait for it to dry, but no, we're just going to move on. Orm, let's check him out. He looks pretty good. Got a nice, cool silver cape. It's got some marbling in there, I don't know. Yeah, like on the top, on the plastic. All right, let's go over this guy. So, rotation, yeah, you do 360s. Can Orm look up? Not really. Can Orm look down? Yeah, kinda. Got full 360 there. We got single elbows. We got a little hinge on the wrist. And we have 360. We have an ab crunch. Sort of. Barely. So if you want him to swim, that's the best you're going to get. Can Orm do the splits? Of course he can. He's a big fan of yoga, We have a thigh cut. We have, wait a sec, we got double jointed knees. Woo-hoo-hoo, fancy, Mattel. We have a hinge, so you can make those cool swing poses. And we've got some kind of, let's see, we've got a hinge, but does this thing, yeah, and I guess this is like ankle pivot. Yeah, there you go. It's there. They're trying. All right. That's pretty good. Let's do some poses with our one-armed Orm. Well, I was going to put Orm's staff in his right hand, but since he has no right hand, and then I was going to switch it to the left, but his left is a fist. It's not an open hand. So Orm cannot show you how he can hold his awesome spear, trident. So we'll just have to use our imagination. Now, Orm also comes with an appendage. It looks like a leg for the Trench Warrior. We'll put that in our Trench Warrior pal. All right. Well, Orm's looking pretty tough. We'll do some comparisons at the end. We'll line everybody up. Let's move on to the next. All right, next up is Aquaman. He looks really good. I dig him. He's big. I forgot that I didn't show you the box, so let me show you the box real quick. I got so excited about opening Aquaman, what can I tell you? Here's the back of the box. That artwork is displayed on all sides. Same thing. let's check out this guy's story, the story of Arthur Curry. Half man and half Atlantean, this colossal warrior has a rightful claim to the throne of the undersea kingdom of Atlantis, but is a self-ascribed outcast in both worlds. Self-ascribed. Is that even a word? Is that a real thing or made up? Sounds made up to me, people. Back to Arthur Curry. Really like the head sculpt. I have some other Arthur Currys floating around. I might. I don't know where they went to dig them out. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. All right, let's go over some particulars. We got a head. Head moves pretty good. No up, really no down. Single jointed elbows. We have a swivel there. We have was that a bicep swivel? Actually, all the figures have that. I forgot to point that out. There's a, I call it a bicep swivel. Shoulders can go up, 360. Ab crunch, that's what we care about. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, maybe. Can you swim a little bit? No, not so much. Oh yeah, we got waist rotation. I really like this thing. This is like a extra piece of plastic, and it looks really cool. Yeah, it makes it look legit. Goes around the back. Can you do the splits? Wow, yeah, he can really split. Got thigh cut there. We got double jointed knees, and they're nice and easy to move. I like that in the design. That's super cool. We got a hinge, and of course, yeah, we got some real smooth pivot. So, pretty good, pretty good. He comes with an appendage of the trench dude, and he comes with a trident. Now this is a different trident. This isn't the trident I don't think we got with the Justice League figure. So let's do some poses and some comparisons. Alright, so I got the shirtless Rockstar Aquaman and the current movie Aquaman. I couldn't find my other Justice League Aquaman. I don't know what's up with that, but I like the Rockstar shirtless one anyway. Those tattoos are pretty rad. This is a good figure. This movie figure is really good. It could be the best of the bunch so far. He just has a nice build. And just to show you, it's a good Aquaman figure. Okay, next up is Black Manta. When I think of DC and the villains and the Legion of Doom, Black Manta comes to mind. I think of Lex Luthor, Gorilla Grodd, but this guy's one of my favorites. Got that cool artwork there. I love the design. He looks great. Really excited about this movie. All right, time to read. Once an unscrupulous treasure-hunting pirate, David Kane transforms himself into the fearsome Black Manta in order to seek revenge against Aquaman. Well done, Everyday Eric. Well done. Let's get him open. Here he is, Black Manta. Pretty awesome looking. Pretty good figure. He comes with a sword that when you get it out of the box, it bends. So we'll have to heat that up. Hair dryer, hot water. He comes with Trench Warrior body and Trench Warrior head, which looks like a piranha, or not a piranha, but that undersea fish. Is that Nemo or something? You should have like that little thing with the light here. And then he chases Nemo. It's kind of cool. All right, we'll get to him in just a bit. But yeah, we got the head here. It looks good. I like the design. The design is excellent. Just show you the jetpack, or I don't know, water pack. These things, I guess, move. Yeah. They move just up and down. He's got some hoses. He's got one hose. He's got two hoses. He's got three hoses. So there's two on this side, and this one goes to his arm, and his arm has a blade, so he can come at you. All right, head, not really up, not really down. Yeah, it turns if you want to do that. Shoulders, I'm sure you can get them to go all the way around. Yep. And we have single joints on the elbows. We have rotation at the wrist, and we have a hinge. Again, Mattel's picking it up a little bit. Again, yeah, we have wrist and a hinge on this wrist as well. But it's hard because of the blade. But ab, a little bit. Waist, yep, we have it. Splits, wow. The best split of the day goes to Black Manta. We got some upper thigh, we got double jointed knees, we got a hinge at the feet, the ankles, sorry, and wrist rotation. I'm sorry, I'm ankle pivot. Still waking up here. Yeah, pretty good. Really like them. Love the design, and this is a pretty cool figure. I'm not seeing a place for the sword to go, but let's do some poses. It's really good. It's all black. It's probably a little bit tricky to see, but it's nice. It's real nice. I think Aquaman and Black Manta are the best figures. He's got his head there. He's got some like little, vents in his helmet. Sometimes I'm not a fan of the DC movie designs of things, like Ares. I was like, okay, I don't know. But Black Manta here, really cool. We get some Aquaman and Black Manta together. They look good. It's time to build the Trench Warrior. Let's take the body here. These legs, they're very similar. Some bones on the outside. Tell you what, there's bones and bones, and then the inside there's like pink. So we're gonna go here. Nice snap. And we're gonna go here. Another snap. Okay. Which arm goes where? That looks pretty good. I don't like the looks of that. It's like a tight joint. Okay. Oh, alright, it worked. Alright, that worked, I think. Okay. Put the head on. Okay. Ah, we have articulation. Hello. Let's check them out. Okay, there's the Trench Warrior. Lots of detail. Lots of detail. Pretty cool. See if I can turn him. Will he stand? Oh, buddy, help me out. Thank you. Check out his back here. Lots of little fin things. Let's go over some articulation. Alright, first thing, this jaw moves. Super cool. Get a close-up of that head. It's with the open mouth, closed mouth. Don't know if he has any eyes. His head can turn around, up, down. We got, full 360. Got a swivel up here. We have single elbows. We have rotation and a hinge on the wrist. Yeah, does a good job. Do we have some ab crunch? It's there, very little. We got waist rotation. We have thigh cuts. We have double jointed knees. We have a hinge here. And you know what? This ankle pivots. That's pretty wild. I don't know if you would ever need that, but there is a, and it feels, it feels like there's a small peg maybe in there. I wouldn't push it, frankly. But, oh, this one's smoother. So, yeah, you can, like, go up and down and pivot that around. But if you do that a lot like I just did, it's going to get loose. And then when you try to stand this guy, he's probably going to start falling over. But, yeah, it's a great figure. Let's compare him to our friends. So he's, you know, about the same height as Black Manta and Aquaman. He's not a big Build-A-Figure, but very articulated. Wait a second, who's that in the background? Now this I've been waiting for. A big armored shark with an Aquaman figure. Hidden missile launcher. I mean, come on. You kidding me? Look at that. Let's open this guy up. Okay, this thing is pretty awesome. First, you get an Aquaman figure. This is not the Multiverse line. This is one of the step down line, the cheaper price point. So there's no splits, single knees, no ankle articulation. You do get a waist swivel, single elbows. Oh, look at this. We have swivel and a hinge at the wrist. Very nice, very impressive. No ab crunch, and the head barely moves. But, you know, for kids, I don't know. But kids are smarter than I think these toy companies give them credit for. Kids know the difference between this guy and this guy. You know, they know this is kind of substandard, so I'd give this to my son, but I think I'm giving this to my son instead, because I'm a good daddy. That's how I roll. All right, but the star of the show is this shark. Just look at that. How you doing? What's going on? That's just cool. This thing is big. You can see I put it there in front of the figures. That's a big sharky. So it's got some features too, which are super cool. Comes with some rockets. It comes with this thing. I'll show you what to do with it in just a little bit here. Oh, actually I threw the figure away. That's not good. Well, maybe it works with this dude. We'll see. All right, but first you have a button here, and that button opens the mouth. I mean, you can't beat that. Look at the teeth. Like, the teeth are like painted, and I mean, come on. And it wags the tail. And look at that motion. That like looks real. I like it also because this is hard plastic, of course, but the skin. So the skin here has got texture, and it's a different plastic, and it feels like, not that I've ever touched a shark before, but it feels like what I would imagine a shark feeling. And same with this. This is bendable rubber here. This feels fishy. And then this, oh, these, particularly these are bendy and nice. Yeah, they feel like a shark. I don't know. And this is hard. So really well done here. This is super cool. Oh, there's a wheel there. I didn't see that. Guess you can wheel them around. But yeah, you hit the button. His mouth opens up. Really nice. And then his tail wags. Second feature here, we have a button on the top. If we hit that button, I know his little door opens and you can shoot missiles. And also I see it can be activated with this too. So let's see. So there's a little handlebar. We can do that. Put a missile in here, just like that. I guess there's one way to do it. And let's say if we put the handlebar down, we can hide it. And if we pop the handlebar up, and hey Batman, what's up, dude? Ah, we missed. Wow, that sucker shoots. It shoots high. Come on, let's get you, Batman. I'll get you. Shoots a little high, so I'm gonna aim a little bit lower. Missed them. Well, it shoots really good. That's a good shooter, though. So I was going to see if he rolls, and I noticed he just flips on one side, and I'm thinking, hey, what's up? So don't throw the box out. There is some assembly required. You have to put this extra fin on the Sharky right here. There you go, assembly. So now, yeah, sure, he rolls nice. Also included this little piece here. I wasn't sure what to do with this. So this goes in Aquaman's hand. Like so. There's like a little hole place, and there's a peg, and there's a hole right here. So you peg it into the Sharky, and that way Aquaman can, I don't know, hold on to the Sharky, sort of. Maybe he does that in the movie. He grabs like a shark instead of riding the handlebars. So very good. And the Multiverse figure, yeah, can use the same function. No problem. Can use that little device. Also, the Multiverse figure does ride the Sharky. I think it looks really good. Riding the Sharky. Good job, Aquaman. Looks really good. We'll just knock a few guys over. It's no big deal. But yeah, that's super cool. I really like the shark. Well, there you have it. DC Multiverse Aquaman movie line. Build a Trench Warrior. There's the Trench Warrior. I like the Trench Warrior. I like Aquaman. I like Black Manta. Orm, he's okay. His plastic has got that marbled look. It looks like a lot of silver. Maybe not a lot of paint going on. Mara's okay. The last Mara's pretty good too. So, okay on Mara, okay on Orm. Black Manta is pretty stellar. I could see Black Manta selling out. Aquaman figure's pretty good. It films well too. It looks great. Got some of our Justice League guys back there, so yeah, it definitely looks good. And Trench Warrior, yeah, it's a good figure. And then we got this Sharky. I'm a big fan of this armored Sharky. I mean, look at the size of it. It looks awesome. You should army build the Sharkies. I mean, I'm not going to do that, but I know you guys at home, you should army build them. Have a whole full room full of Sharkies and put them on strings hanging from the ceiling. That would be excellent. So, all right. Well, thanks. Thanks for joining me. I got more toy reviews coming. I know we got the Halloween movie coming out this week. I'll be doing a top 10 of Everyday Eric's top 10 Halloween movies, horror movies to check out. And then we'll be seeing the new Halloween movie Thursday night. I'll be getting my review up then. So with that, have a great day, and I will see you on the news. I will see you on the new. Bye.